Clouds to sun, some rain showers on Wednesday with some mountain snows. Good Tuesday night, East Tennessee. David Aldrich, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, did you get a rumble of thunder? I heard one just a little while ago. The Ultimate Doppler Radar presented by Tidal Wave Auto Spa, the best express car wash and vacuum in East Tennessee. Go to TidalWaveAutoSpa.com to find a location near you. By the way, with this rain coming through, it feels like we got a wash. Got like a cleaning, but some of the rain came in just in the last 2 hours like so. A couple of thunderbolts near Jamestown, one or two around southern sections of, say, Campbell and Scott County. And then we moved into parts of Knox County with some rumbles of thunder. But hey, we need this rain, but this is some of the moisture that's going to turn to snow as it hits some of the higher elevations tonight. That's why the National Weather Service, our friends and partners, have 10 o'clock start time. That's when it starts. The winter weather advisory runs from 10 o'clock tonight till 4 p.m. Wednesday for 1 to 3 inches in their estimation, especially above 2,500 feet. Whoa, I don't know how high am I? Well, if you're above 4,000 feet, it could be in excess of 3 inches. I'm thinking 2 to 4 will be more common in the higher elevation. So let's talk about elevation. Because if you're above 2,500 feet, you have a good chance of getting some snow. That would include Ober-Gatlinburg, but not so much Gatlinburg proper. Wares Valley, too low. Knoxville, forget about it. It's only 886 feet above sea level in Knoxville. But if you're in, say, Chimney Tops or Newfound Gap, you're driving through there, maybe Klingman's Dome, 6,643 feet, that's a lot. That's very high up there, you know. And so when we're talking about the elevation, they may find it in excess of 4 inches, maybe 5 or 6 for Mount LeConte. Wouldn't surprise me. We'll be watching this very closely. Again, it all has to do with elevation because it's much colder up there. And you can squeeze more flakes when it's that much colder. By the way, a little kit, an emergency kit, wouldn't be bad to have a first aid kit on hand, a phone charger if you're driving through and headed to North Carolina. Maybe you're checking out the Christmas lights at Biltmore over the next day or two. You might want some kitty litter, not because you're taking the cat, but to give you some traction in that snow and ice. A battery, maybe some snacks. Grab some snacks in a sandbag. Some of these things might be helpful. A flashlight and a blanket. But this is the way it looks and has looked over the last hour or so, just about an hour. It's beginning to ride into the Smokies, and we're going to see this flow of air continue for the next, well, at least 12 hours, maybe even 18 hours. It's going to go till 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. That's a long time. Meanwhile, the snow guns have been firing up across the Great Lakes. That's no surprise. It's still snowing near Buffalo. Pretty quiet across the Deep South and across parts of Florida. Not much to see there, but I want to show you this. Look at this. I mean, this is just a projection. It's not to say it couldn't snow in Jellicoe. It's not to say it couldn't snow in Jamestown. It could. But that's not the story. The story is where it's really going to pile up, and that may very well be in the higher peaks that we just highlighted. So 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4. It's just and again, I think where it shows 0.4, 0.8 in Blount County, that might be an overestimation because it probably will be mixing in with more rain. But maybe you get a little hodgepodge of both, where it's like a wet snow raindrop coming down during the course of tomorrow. And then watch this. This is amazing. We go into the future, like into the middle of December, and it looks like it doesn't want to stop. And I go, wait a minute. Wait a second. Does that really say 44 inches around snowshoe? Because I don't know if I'm a skier. Some of you may be snowboarders, but you're thinking, 44 inches of snow. I need to plan and be there before the snow hits. And then be snowed in with some snacks, maybe some kitty litter in the car in case I get stuck. But hey, that'd be fantastic. Some of you are thinking, oh no, not 44 inches. But again, the data changes hourly. It changes every couple of hours. It's amazing. But when you squeeze it a little tighter, watch this. I mean, maybe we pick up over a half a foot of snow in Smokies by the time we hit the 21st, and that's getting closer to Christmas, so we will stay tuned to what may or may not transfer over time. Headlines, clouds to sun today and cool. We could check that. Rain showers, rumbles of thunder tonight. We've got that. And mountain snows tonight through tomorrow. We can also check that box. Lots of clouds tonight. More clouds on the move. We slide into your bigger picture. Let's show you the bigger picture. You can see there have been more rain showers coming down from Bowling Green, from central Kentucky, Lexington. It's all working its way from the north and west. High temperature today hit 53 degrees. I was expecting 54. 53, to be fair, is a normal day. Now, it was 54 in Oak Ridge, but it was 53 at McGee Tyson Airport, the record high, 76 back in 2013. By the way, you look at our highs, we saw a 54 in La Follette. We saw a 54 in Tellico Plains and 54 in Sevierville Pigeon Forge. So many of us reached the low to mid 50s. That was the sensation today, but it was certainly, or will be, much cooler tomorrow when we don't get out of the 40s. High temperature today is not 65. That's a misprint, but it gives you an idea that we were a little warmer to the west. 60 in Nashville, 60 in Jackson. Now, Futurecast, look at this. Well, look at the rain changing over to blue. Where does it do that? 11 o'clock? I thought the winter weather advisory started at 10. It does. But within an hour of 10 o'clock into 11, it starts to change over, don't you know? All the blue is snow, and then that pink is that maybe rain-snow mix. Could be a little mix there at 4:45 in the morning, but it doesn't stop at 4:45. It doesn't stop at 5:45 or 6:45. It's still going on after the sun comes up tomorrow. That's why they will have multiple inches. Now, if you're new to the area, this is highly localized, kind of like when we have those wind advisories or high wind watches and warnings up there. It's a highly localized event, as they will experience perpetual snow going right through midday tomorrow. There's 9:45. Oh, there's midday. Maybe a flake for Oneida. Maybe we'll share a few flakes for Jellicoe at midday tomorrow, but it could be a wet snowflake, and then it disappears altogether. So by 4 o'clock tomorrow, it's done, and we'll make for beautiful pictures on Thursday because the sun will be out. And if you're a photographer, get a good vantage point of the tops of the Smokies because there'll be snow covered by the time we reach tomorrow. And Thursday, it looks like it's nice and sunny, so we'll have more opportunities for great photographs. By the way, tonight we're down to 37 in Knoxville, 36 in Newport, 32 in Crossville is my expectation. Tonight, expecting showers, maybe a rumble of thunder, but mountain snows will persist, and they will really get underway after midnight tonight. Now, as far as tomorrow, I did have us at a 46 high, but I moved it up to 48. I think we have enough sunshine. We'll get to 48 tomorrow, but drops 30% chance for the valley. Mountain flakes, they just keep on coming. North winds 5 to 10. High of 44 for La Follette, sure. Highs of 44 in Wartburg, yeah, I believe that. 45 in Morristown. But if you're in Maryville, if you're in Oak Ridge, you're in Kingston, temperature should be generally in the mid to upper 40s for an afternoon high tomorrow. Here's your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast for the day on Wednesday, 48. And then we start to see things get a little more active in terms of the weather. Because if you are a fan of heavy rain, because you know we're still under a drought, we're still about 3.5 inches below normal for the year. We could still use the rain. I know we got a lot of rain last weekend, but guess what? This Sunday, Saturday night, Sunday, we could see a lot more rain come back. We could see well over an inch in some cases. Wouldn't surprise me if we get an inch and a half by the time we hit Saturday night, Sunday. So it's going to be sloppy, and that means downpours, puddles, all the rest, and it could exit with a few snowflakes. Do I expect anything like major deal in Knoxville? No, I don't. Not at all. Not at all. But there could be some sightings. Like, I saw a snowflake. Oh, and then it's gone. Notice I had to wear that early AM wet snow fades. That's like pre-dawn snowflakes, and it's gone. And the rest of Monday is chilly because we don't get out of the mid to upper 40s. And look at the low temperature. I mean, we're down to, 26 Monday night? That's cold. So there's some cold winter weather, and as you saw from my little future snowfall graphic, this is just going to be like a hamster wheel, like winter, just going to maybe disappear, come back every couple of days, just keep doing this, one after another, after the other. And if you're not ready, maybe you need to get the kitty litter and the blanket and the flashlight ready, because you might need something in your car, because you may not travel through the Smokies tonight, but you might not have to go to the Smokies. It might be in the valley before Christmas. So keep an eye on the snow potential moving forward. By the way, if you haven't downloaded the free Captain Accurate Weather app, I hope you'll do so. It has Pete Michaels traffic on there. He's awesome. He has the best Knoxville traffic report, hands down. He's been doing it for many, many years and decades, but keep you and your family safe. Just search Captain Accurate at the App Store and Google Play. Well, my name is David Aldridge. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.